No pressure.
Yeah, we for our meetings, and then probably tomorrow, depending on if I have to edit anything. But I've been just throwing them all on YouTube. So.
Oh, awesome.
Is that Dawnis there? No, that's Kate. Or Kate. From here? I'm doing it.
Nin Kinnesora da Shkaadabin Nandunji. Yeah. I Selkirk in Da Nungum. Niki Kenema Dawnis.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your last name?
McDonald.
Right. So we kind of you've Aandeg's been to one of our language tables. We've kind of been just
recording in progress.
And then with the help of other language speakers, he kind of gets the ball rolling, and we kind of just compile a list of words. I think at one point we got about 127. So it could be partial phrases too. We kind of break them up and then try and translate them on the right. So I didn't share them, so I'm just saying a bunch of stuff without sharing my page here. So, bonjour, Dene. It's Murray's daughter.
Oh yeah. Bonjour. We had Florence Painter's dad. He was pretty good language speaker. He visited us one time. He said, "Come and get Bapish ni Shaganashim. We're just need to Shindan sweatlodge." He said. What did I say? Come and get Bapish ni Shaganashim. We're just need to Shindan sweatlodge. You understand that?
He doesn't speak English at all.
Eh?
He doesn't speak English at all. All right.
Oh.
But I want to speak about it.
Boy, I'm not going to talk English at all, he said. I'm going to get Bapish ni Shaganashimuti. I'm going to get Bapish ni Shaganashimuti. Where does Nita Shindan? Where does Nita Shindan sweatlodge? He contradicted himself there, eh? You understand that? He said, I'm not going to speak English at all. What I'm going to talk about is Then he said in English, he said, sweatlodge, he said. Dave Daniels and I were sitting in the crowd. We looked at each other, smiled.
I'm trying to cool off, but I will be hungry. Why?
Do you have any cover?
Oh, she muted herself.
Yeah.
Dawnis muted herself.
Oh.
I'll read.
Yeah, it was the cat that unmuted me.
Oh, okay.
I think he did.
Dawnis, she was unmuted there. Chuck was talking to her about food or something.
Oh. I thought she said muted herself because she's having an easy.
No, her cat there pushed the button.
I started thinking, what? Yeah. Oh, I'll go on some more with this. His name was Zhigaagomizh. I think his name was Oliver Disherley.
So, onion guy, you said?
Yeah, onion, Zhigaagomizh. And then he went to visit somebody up in Ontario, an old couple, and maybe one of the grandchildren was there. So that old lady found an onion inside the cupboard. Zaagijiwebinaakeg Zhigaagomizh. Maanzhimaagozi. I guess what that old lady said this. Zaagijiwebinaakeg is throw it out. That onion, it smells bad.
You know, break down that what she said first there.
Yeah. Zaagijiwebinaakeg.
Shkaadabin.
Zaagijiwebinaakeg. Zhigaagomizh. Maanzhimaagozi.
And Windigocaan.
Okay.
Or
Zaagijiwebinaakeg. Zaagijiwebinaakeg. Zaagijiwebinaakeg.
I need a little help here. So, Aandeg, help me spell.
Oh. Zaagijiwebinaakeg.
Binaakeg.
Keg, eh? Zaagijiwebinaakeg.
Yeah.
And then
Maanzhimaagozi.
Zhigaagomizh, Zhigaagomizh. Zaagijiwebinaakeg Zhigaagomizh. Maanzhimaagozi. Zaagijiwebinaakeg Zhigaagomizh. Maanzhimaagozi.
throw all the cake.
Yeah.
That onion.
Yeah.
Smells bad.
Yeah, it smells bad, yeah. And then that old man, because his name was Zhigaagomizh, he kind of had That old lady didn't know that old man, that Zhigaagomizh was named Zhigaagomizh, eh? So he had it's like saying they should throw him out because he's a Zhigaagomizh, old, smelly onion. Then the other thing that he said when he came to the gathering, Baba Dabimaadiziwane, Baba Dabimaadiziwane, Baba Dabimaadiziwane, Dabimaadiziwane, Baba Dabimaadiziwane.
Oh, they're missing something in there. Babandabimaadiziwane.
Baba Dabimaadiziwane. Baba Dabimaadiziwane.
I am going around getting life or searching for life. Baba Dabimaadiziwane. Baba Dabimaadiziwane. You get that? Between Dabimad. Baba and Dabimaadiziwane. Getting myself mixed up there. Dabimaad, Baba and Dabimaadiziwane. Baba, did I say that?
Baba, yeah.
And Dabimaadiziwane.
It's close, but I'll probably have to go over it again.
So that says I am going around looking for or searching for life. Baba and Dabimaadiziwane. Like if he was from Sandy Bay and he was visiting us in Roseau, and so it's a statement where he's looking for life, why he's coming around.
How would you say like they're going around looking for life?
Dabimaadiziwane work. Baba Dabimaadiziwane work. Baba Dabimaadiziwane work.
Dabimaadiziwane
work.
work. Dabimaadiziwane.
Baba Dabimaadiziwane work. Baba Dabimaadiziwane work.
Just gonna add this on.
Madoodooswan. Odiswan. Sweatlodge. I heard Eddie say Odiswan. Odiswan. That comes from that word belly button, eh? This. That's how he said it, eh? Odiswan. This is the belly button.
Odiswaning.
Yeah.
And Odiswaning, if it's like right there or
It's in that sweatlodge.
in that.
Odiswaning is like in the sweatlodge. Somebody asks you, where's the pail? Odiswaning. Aandi, akik. Odiswaning, abe. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Sitting in the sweat lodge.
Where's the pail?
Where's the pail? It's in the sweatlodge. I don't know if you can say sweating and sitting, but it's a bit is like it is there. Yeah, it could mean
There.
sitting there, but
Could just be it's there.
Ni known Shkaadabin. Ni known Shkaadabin. There's 4 doorways.
Shkaadabin.
Shkaadabin.
Aandeg.
Ni known Shkaadabin. Yeah, no. Ni Zhigaagomizh Gechawebit. Ni sing. Ni Zhigaagomizh. There's 4 skies. It's easier for if we could break it down somehow, you know, to some of these words.
How did you say it? Zhigaagomizh?
Yeah. Zhigaagomizh, that's a place of the 4th sky. You could say, me where there. That me where there is from that place. Me where there. When Zaagijiwebinaakeg, Madoodooswan, you know, so you could say. Me were there when Zaagijiwebinaakeg Madoodooswan. When Zaagijiwebinaakeg Madoodooswan.
When Zaagijiwebinaakeg.
When Zaagijiwebinaakeg. You could use another expression.
What does that mean first?
Oh, okay. Me were there when Zaagijiwebinaakeg. Yes. He looks at us from from that fourth sky level. I'm making a reference to that place where he sees us from. Then Zhigaagomizh, Madoodooswan, the way that it was given to us, like the gifts of the sweatlodge.
What was that word again? That first one you said?
Miwe, is a Windigocaan. Windigocaan, Madoodooswan. Gechawebit. There's a reference in there of cleaning Gechawebit with water. Like one gift of washing away of our burdens, like burdens or cleaning of our burdens, Gechawebit. That's a gift.
Babandabimaadiziwane.
Yeah, Gechawebit. Yeah. Gechawebit. That's truth. And then Shkaadabin. Shkaadabin. Yeah, Shkaadabin. Yeah, me. Sure. Naanzhimaagozi.
What is that?
That's healing. A gift of healing.
Shkaadabin.
Yeah, Shkaadabin.
What's that?
That's strength. Strength. I guess it's strength. Thinking with strength. I don't know if that's Shkaadabin. Strong thinking or powerful thinking. Remember that the buffalo, when we talked about the buffalo in the West, meaning scary, Shkaadabin. That's what he was given. Powerful thoughts, powerful thinking.
So that kind of ties into that Windigocaan.
Yeah. Well, like, that's why when we think of him going through all of those pains and suffering, like even the traumatic experiences of residential school. Nice to have that powerful thinking. Ever enduring thought. Why that, all the social issues of our people that caused him to even lose his legs. He was stood strong. He stood strong. Have that strong thinking that he became powerful once again. Zhigaagomizh he was given strong, powerful thought, thinking. Aandeg is to cover. Madoodooswan. It's you tell the spirit, be a Madoodooswan. Be a Madoodooswan. Come and cover the lodge, the sweat lodge for us. Be a and come and cover the lodge. Like if you were going to make wood chips for the sweat lodge, so you can start the fire. Zhigaagomizh. That's wood chips. Zhigaagomizh. Oh, son. Make wood chips. Zhigaagomizh.
Zhigaagomizh.
Yeah, Zhigaagomizh. Make wood chips. Shkaadabin go Zhigaagomizh. We'll make a fire. Shkaadabin go Zhigaagomizh. We'll make a fire.
Shkaadabin.
Shkaadabin. Gechawebit. Gechawebit. We'll make a fire. Biswananik. We'll heat up the rocks. Biswananik. 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 Unique.
Is it warming?
Yeah, warming the rocks. Squabakisawak. Squabakisawat. Unique. It's almost reference to the fire yet. Some squabakisawak. Some squabakisawak. Squabakisawat. Squabakisawat.
Misquab.
Bisawad. Squabakisawad.
Kisbekisawad.
Squabakisawad.
Oh, Aandeg has it in the chat.
Chat?
In the chat.
Mm.
After you're done, you can go through when we're off. You'll get a little report, all our guesses, and Aandeg's answers.
You can take over the Aandeg.
Sneak.
Windigo, just a minute.
I was close. And that's
We'll make a fire. Jim Squabakisawad go sneak. So that the stones or rocks can get red hot. So Gechawebit as well. We'll have a sweat. Gechawebit. Those are a little bit of the physical things of the sweat lodge. Gechawebit. Binanandamumin. 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 It's like here. I'm coming to speak of healing in this place. Binanandamumin. I'm speaking of healing. To get healing by my words or by what I say, I want to get healing. Binanandamumin.
Holy, just one Ojibwe word. Just 2 sentences in English.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, those are like the words. Like I had a struggle with some of the teachings in English. Sometimes I heard things in English and then I just turn them around and but I heard it in the language too. So it's nice to hear. Kinegego wingers go sun. Kinegego wingers go sun. It means it seems like you're going to use sweetgrass. Sweetgrass, everything. Sweetgrass, smudge, everything. Kinegego wingers go sun.
Wingush.
Wingush goes fun.
Yeah. Wingush go sun.
Wingush goes.
Kinegego wingers go sun. That's more like a command, eh?
Mm-hmm.
If you're a Shkaadabin and the teacher comes, gives you instructions. Kinegego wingers go sun. It means smudge everything. So yes.
Kinegego.
Yeah. Kinegego wingers go sun.
A little hope.
Yeah.
How do you
You need some help.
just that word there, the way you're spelling it?
Kinegego wingers go sun. Kinegego wingers go sun.
Sweet. Language.
Mine.
Are there things you regularly heard, Uncle, as a Shkaadabin?
Yeah. Zhigaagomizh Shkaadabin. Zhigaagomizh Shkaadabin. It means look after the fire.
What do you got?
Zhigaagomizh. Those are instructions to look after the fire. And some of the other ones is placing the wood onto the like into the fireplace. We're not Zaagijiwebinaakeg. We're not Zaagijiwebinaakeg. It means to place the wood. We're not Zaagijiwebinaakeg. Place the wood. like you're going to make up. Okay.
Again?
Eh?
Zhigaagomizh.
Zhigaagomizh.
Oh, Zhigaagomizh. Zhigaagomizh.
Zhigaagomizh.
Yeah, Zhigaagomizh.
Zhigaagomizh.
Yeah. You go, Shkaadabin. Tone, Shkaadabin. Tone, yeah, with you know. Place the theater on the, I guess that's altar, but what you is at the hill, eh? What you? Yeah, what you is a hill.
It's like a mountain kind of, eh?
Yeah, yeah. Zhigaagomizh is a mountain, rock hill.
Jew? How do you spell that? What Jew?
What Jew?
Wajiw, Aandeg says.
Yeah, exactly.
Wajiw.
Oh, Tunima. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Tunima. What Jew?
Hello, Kirby. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
It's Barb.
Hey.
That's you, Barb?
Uh-huh. I'm not able to get through Zoom.
You had to phone in?
Yeah, I had to dial in. I'm up here in Ontario still.
Okay.
Bingwe. Bingwe is like a sand, Charlie.
Yeah.
Bingwe. Bingwe, is that like a sand?
Yeah.
Or dust?
Dust.
Bingwe.
Bingwe.
How do you say ashes?
Yeah.
You know how to say ashes? You might go get nasab here. You go nasab.
Miguja, huh?
Nasab is same.
Same thing?
Aandegin Valley.
Yeah.
I think Nasab is that just the same? It means the same.
Same as dust.
Yes, that's right, Nasab. That's right. Hi, Dawnis.
Hey, Bojo. No, it means same. It's the same thing. Nasab is same.
Oh.
I feel like I'm it's like that.
That's okay.
You're doing
That's okay. Same.
Yeah. Are you thinking about like even the ashes that they mark people with?
Well, then I akik abding ginondan. Akik.
Okay, get kakaje. Yeah, that's charcoal, nah.
Black charcoal, yeah. Kakaje.
A lot of forest fires up there. Barb?
Oh, yes. Yep. Lots all over, all around. It's smoky up here every day. There's some evacuations going on, but not near here though.
Gechawebit. That's when it's smoky inside of a house or something.
Kikanabastige.
Get Kikanabate. Yeah.
Kikanabastige. Yeah.
Smoky.
Shkaadabin.
Yeah.
Yes. Kikanabate.
Shkaadabin.
Yeah.
After the double A, put G. Kikanabate. Kikan. Yeah. And right after the A's, put an N. Kikan. That's smoky. Gikaa and Kikanabate. Yes. Me, Shana. Kikanabastige.
Shkaadabin.
Kikanabastige is like Kikanabastige, what both on would mean that the stove is making a lot of smoke. Or even sometimes when they talk about vehicles, Kikanabate yu daban.
Makes a lot of smoke, eh? Kikanabate.
We're just talking about some of the things that you might hear as a helper around the sweat lodge. Did you hear anything,
Yes.
Barb,
Yes.
for the women? Were you ever told to do things?
Oh yes, all my life. Like, where do I start? Kizekwen is cook. Is to cook something. Kizekwen.
Kizekwen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kizekwen. Yes. Binchigen. Binchigen means to clean around a fire, or clean in a house, or clean something. Binchigen. Binchigen. Binchigen.
So even when we're cleaning the altar or
Chicken.
preparing the ground?
Yes, Misha. Yes. Or if we're going to do, if we're going to feast the food, that same word will apply, kizekwen. Or sometimes Charlie will say to us, pido kizekwen. That's the same thing. He's saying, bring your food. Bring your cooked food. Bidon is bidon. Take the P out, put the N. Bidon is bring. Means bring. Wananishkan. Wananishkan. I don't know if you did that word yet. Is to go around something. It's a teaching most women receive. Go around something. Wananishkan. Wananish. Wananish.
Wananish.
No, that's the way. Wananishkan, yeah, go around.
We use that phrase too in walking that road. One is gone. There's a circle there. Yeah, one is gone. It's the instruction to the initiate when you're walking on the circle.
Yeah, to go in a circle. Yeah, it would fit that same thing.
Where it means over here or where you're almost giving direction to go around this way. Where
Yeah. When you use that word, usually Dad will use a visual with his hand. Where give a visual like of a hand signal of which way to go. Where yeah.
Veronica had a question. What is Muldrew?
Muldrew?
Yeah.
Is that it? Muldrew means now, Charlie, when something is full of smoke.
Yeah.
When something is smoky, like maybe but in this case, Muldrew is like you would be saying, describing like a whole room is full of smoke, or the Muldrew, the sky is full of smoke, something that's full. Muldrew means all of it. Aandi Kidon Charlie.
We were not up there.
Okay.
It's full of the smoke. Yeah, Muldrew, yeah.
Yeah. Full, yeah.
To go back in there and Shkaadabin, you know, like you
open the door.
You don't have the control to open the door. To go, that's an instruction. To go back in there and to go back in there and Shkaadabin.
Just open the door.
Yeah. Back in there and Shkaadabin. I go back in there and Shkaadabin. Nabandabimaadiziwane
is sit down.
Yeah.
Nabandabimaadiziwane. Nibuin is stand up. Gechawebit is lay down, like when we do healing and we ask people to lay down while we work on them. Gechawebit. They lay down on the rope, like for instance, when they lay down on the buffalo rope. Ombaasidgigan, get up. Sometimes Dale will say that in the lodge. Ombaasidgigan, that's plural for stand up. Ombaasidgigan means all of you stand up. That's the way, yeah.
Me. So that's the way?
That's the way. I get, yep. Miwe, yep. That's another word. That's right. I didn't even think of that. Miwe. Miwe.
Oh. No, it's
Miwe.
yeah.
Miwe. Or the other word that I often use for that's right, I say geget. So when I say that, geget, what I'm saying is, yeah, I'm replying yes, or yeah, that's right. It works for either way. Or when you're acknowledging somebody speaking, geget, geget. Majan, 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 go, go, keep on walking. Sometimes people will talk in the lodge using that word, majan, majan, is to, it's an encouragement. It's an encouragement word to keep on going. Don't look back or don't stop.
Not just telling you to leave only?
No, no, no. It can be used in many different ways. That's right, Dawnis. I'm glad you said that.
Just depends on the context.
Yes, yes, that's right. Weweeb. Sometimes Dad will say that weweeb, or sometimes I use it, but you'll hear it in the lodge. It means hurry. Yep. Ombaasidgigan. Did you cover that word? Is in Ombaasidgigan. It's to you can use it in a number of ways. You can say it can mean be careful, but it can also mean take care. Aandi naman, Charlie.
Be determined.
Be determined, get. Yep. Yes.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Fix my mistake.
If you were you've been asked a question. You could say half a pail of it to wash.
Abituash.
Of it to wash.
Abituash. W, I think. Abituash. And if your dad was asking me how much water do you have in that pail, and I said abitubi, I would be saying half a pail. Abitubi.
And then you're asking them maybe that last one there.
Abitubi is half. Abitubi, well, it doesn't have to be a pail. Like I said, I guess it could be a jar. It could be anything, but it's half full. Abitubi means half full of whatever. A pail, a jar, a bowl.
Because
yes.
it ends, does that mean it's a liquid?
Yes. Like if I said to you, Dawnis, naskannibe, and you asked me, Nimenik, jabitubi, that would be, yeah, half.
If you want a full pail, you say, Moshkine Bush.
Mushkinebi.
Moshkine Bush.
Mushkinebasha, huh? That's
like
filling a container.
Yeah.
Mushkine Bash.
Yeah. For filling up a pail.
Yeah. Container or pail. And Mushkine B could be with liquid.
Yes. Again, yes. That's what we're referring to, liquid.
What about that one Kirby was asking about Nibe? How would you say that? Is that can you get a pail or fill a pail? Is that what it means? Nibe Nash.
I probably had that.
Nibinaden.
Naden. We have one here.
Nibinaden.
Oh, look, Aandeg's in the chat. Chat writer. Get it for me.
Good.
Get it for me. I feel like he's a ghostwriter because I can't see him on my screen, but I can see the right.
Gechawebit in Jeepa new.
And that word that I think I sent it to you, Kirby. That one that Dad talked about, that lady in Roseau who had an encounter with a mermaid. A mermaid, as far as I know, and maybe the rest on this chat will know better, but it's, as far as I know, the name is Noje. Noozehe. Next word is Nibanage. Yeah, AY. Ikwe, yes, mermaid away. Unless Aandeg knows different, or you, Charlie.
We didn't hear it when I was growing up. So.
Yeah, it's a very difficult one. We have to really search for that one because, yeah, it's not a term that is used even when I was growing up. I don't remember that, but it's not an unknown thing for especially a woman to encounter a mermaid. It's like a gifting of the sighting, actually. It's like how some people, they can have an encounter with the little people. Well, it's kind of similar with the mermaid from what I was taught. Not all people receive the gift to be able to have an encounter like that.
Is it like flattering the name that's being called? Like, can you recognize what it's saying about the mermaid people in the name?
No, I don't have that. Aandeg, Gechawebit.
That one word, no shake, quit, or no shake. That's almost like Auntie Mary's name.
Yeah, that's where I recognized it.
And then I asked Clarence Daniels, Clarence Niepenack, what that means. What do you hear from that? Like a spinster woman. He said. There's a Barb Niepenack too right there. So that's what they came up with.
The word Noje?
Noje, quit.
spinster woman. I guess it, I don't know, is a spinster, somebody who, no share.
Noje makwa. Me that me a kadut nokum, like a female bear.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Good one.
Good one.
So I don't know if you can say that for all the animals, but that's what I heard for the bear anyways.
Gechawebit, that's a Gechawebit, that's a northern, eh?
Yeah.
Gechawebit, northern fish. Yeah. I want to go back a little bit to that pail of water.
Mm-hmm.
Shkaadabin. Shkaadabin is make it wet.
Shkaadabin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shkaadabin.
Shkaadabin is yeah, make it wet.
Is that like when you're putting water on the rocks?
No.
How would you use that?
I'm going to give a drink to the
Oh.
rock. That's when that
Nimena. Yeah, I'm going to give it a drink, or yeah, or even referring to the little boy water drum, right?
Yeah.
You pour water to wet the top.
Yeah.
If somebody says to you, "Mina wa huizens," mina means pour water on it.
Yeah.
Pour water on the little boy, the little drum.
Minay. That's give a drink to Minay.
And Barb, you said Mina?
Or Mina, yeah. Minay, Mina.
Same thing.
Uh-huh.
Nasab.
That's right, yeah. Nasab.
Udakwayan.
Udakwayan.
Yeah, it means to place it in water.
Udakwayan.
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 Udakwayan. Udakwayan. Like you're going to put the hide in the water.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, how would you use that Shkaadabin?
Shkaadabin is
Shkaadabin. How would you say that? Would you talk about the hide too? Shkaadabin.
When you place it in the water, it's going to get wet, eh?
Mm-hmm.
But you place it and leave it in the, almost like you're not going to take it out just to make it wet. You're going to put it in the water. It's like you put like a bone in the water, you know, to make soup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's talking about the act of actually putting the into the water, placing it right, you know, into the
Yeah.
As opposed to Gechawebit is making something wet rather than placing it fully in the water.
Yeah.
So it kind of be the difference between saying something like soak it and water it?
Yes, yes, that's right.
Because soaking, you're going to leave it in there?
Yeah, you can. There's probably different ways to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Could you say Gechawebit, or is that too much water?
Yeah, make it wet, water it, Gechawebit. Me, yeah, that number 72 word, yeah.
A plant life has got life, eh? So I have to be mindful of Gechawebit is kind of like a, how do you say that, animate or inanimate? Something is like a hide is probably inanimate, or what do you call that when it's
Not living.
not living?
Mm-hmm.
So
It might be a different word for watering a plant.
yeah, a little bit different. Gechawebit, almost like give a drink to Gechawebit. You know, again, it's some nibe tomo or something. You know, you're going to put water for them. Nibe tomo. Like if you're going to give a drink to a cat or something, nibe tomo. Like the water is going to be there. Nibe tomo.
Like giving water to a cat.
Yeah. Water to a dog.
And sometimes if you use the word that we used before, nibimine, sometimes we as women, we stand with a copper cup of water when people are declaring, and we give them a drink of water. Nibimine. Mina is like 74 there, or Mina, Nibimine. Is saying give that person a drink of water.
We're tripping along.
Yep.
Chisa, Gechawebit. 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 That's like a pinching hot. Gechawebit. 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 That's a pinching hot. Have that pinching sound, feeling in the ears or lips, or on your.
Gizo means something's burning, sizzling. Na.
Yeah, pinching feeling from heat.
Burning hot, yep.
Zaagijiwebinaakeg is burning. Yeah. Zaagijiwebinaakeg. It's like go burn that. If you make an offering or Zaagijiwebinaakeg, and then you make an offering of either tobacco or.
Sometimes people in sweat lodge, when they're in the sweat, that's what they'll say. They'll say, "Chagizo sema," burn tobacco.
Yeah, to the Shkaadabin was outside, eh?
Yeah.
Chagizo sema. Zhigaagomizh is shy. He or she is shy. Zhigaagomizh, Windigocaan. Zhigaagomizh. And then there's a tone that the spirit is shy to come in, and be even when you see us and they're outside they're Zhigaagomizh, Windigocaan. I think there's a sense of the spirit is shy to come in.
Or it can even mean a hesitation, but a hesitation out of respect. A respectful hesitation, yeah.
That is fun. I'm gonna brain fart here. Here we go.
If you were clearing a table with Gechawebit, I don't know, do we use that someplace in the sweat or Gechawebit? Gechawebin. It might be something like a writing or something. Gechawebit.
Gechawebit is too, yeah. Like it's like almost like a wiping off something on a wall. Nah, something is like a picture. Maybe a blackboard. Maybe some kind of a message board. Something that's a visual dapsko. Gechawebit.
Wipe away, eh? Wipe away.
Yeah.
Wipe away. Something.
But it's also something that it's a word that's used in the lodge. Gechawebit. Sometimes when people are asked to wipe away something from that they hold unto themselves, you know, to wipe it away, like almost like a letting go, wiping away. Gechawebit.
We use
or
that
even
one.
Bagidan.
Like the washing away of our burdens. Or something like that. Yes. How you talk to people.
The context, yeah.
Yes,
Aandeg had that spelling.
Oh, yeah.
Aandeg had the spelling for Gechawebit.
Wiping same thing.
Yeah, the wiping away of using almost liquid of burdens.
Oh yeah.
Gechawebit, like a gift of the sweatlodge. One of the first gifts there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Babandabimaadiziwane. There's some stuff there probably because it's sensitive ways of our sweat lodges and stuff, you know, to different teachings. Yeah, but Aandeg went or Zhigaagomizh or yeah, Madoodooswan. We have different ways of the sweat lodge. We were given different ways to run sweat lodge.
Babakan.
Babakan.
Means different. Means different.
So like even if one person were to do it one way, there's still other ways that people do sweat lodge?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Everyone there's no like there's no right way, there's no wrong way. Everyone does maybe the same kind of sweat, but they do a sweat, but they all do it differently. Like that, yeah. Everyone does everything differently and Babakan.
Like the way that they were given, hey?
Yes, yes. the way that we were taught. Zhigaagomizh, the way that we were taught. Everyone is given a teaching. Zhigaagomizh, and what your dad is saying, Kirby. The way that you were taught.
I feel like I'm cheating here.
You're what? You're cheating.
Just waiting for Aandeg.
You're apprenticing there.
Actually, you're doing an incredible job all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's it. The way that you were taught.
And we go back to it. That's how he said it. We go back to it. You're talking about a story of the storyteller saying, we go back to it. He said it that way.
Miko kai kidot.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then if you talk about Auntie's words, you go right, you did. You know, like you're saying the same words that you heard from your auntie or uncle. You go right.
Yeah, you're repeating the words that were told to you. As told to you, I mean.
Yeah. It's like you're helping who you're talking to, you're helping him to understand that somebody else said those words that you're saying. You go back to it.
And it's also acknowledging whoever, in a way you're acknowledging whoever said something. Someone gave you a teaching, like for instance, I will say, Migo Gai Kidot Charlie.
Yeah. Like Zishe is uncle. You go back to Zishe. And
Guime.
Guime
is that's what you call the one who gave you your spirit name. Guime.
Your namer?
Your name. And I call a lot of the women in the lodge, sometimes you may hear me, I call women Dangwe.
Dangwe?
Especially the older, yeah, Dangwe. And that's an old word for especially women who are my age or older. Dangwe is a respectful name for like my sister or my sister-in-law, but it's a name, a relative name, Dangwe. And so women call each other that.
Dangwe.
Yes, Dangwe. we call in the lodge, you'll often hear us call each other Dangwe.
Yeah, just 1, 2 is Petek. Petek Gechawebit.
Petek.
Somebody were crawling around around the hot rocks, eh? Petek. Petek. You're warning them. You're warning them.
Again.
Petek Gechawebit.
Or sometimes even when people, you'll hear people sometimes when they're disagreeing, they'll one will say to the other, Betek. They're warning. It's a warning for the other person to be careful of what you're saying.
I better memorize that word.
Remember it. Yes. Yeah. Or Beka. Beka. If you hear that word in a lodge, sometimes Dale will use it. Beka means hold up or wait, or it's an alert anyway. It's an alert word. Or hold on, hold up, hold on, wait. Yeah, Beka.
So could I say Petak migo kikitut? You wouldn't say that, hey? Just but Beka.
Or you could say Beka. It's like hold on when somebody's talking.
Yeah.
And maybe you're not finished talking. You can say Beka. Wait. Or you're trying to, sometimes I get into this, I can't remember what it was I was going to say, so I'll say Beka while I think of that word, or I think of what I was going to say. Beka. Bimaaniziwane. Just look after me. Bimaaniziwane. Yeah. Look after me. I sometimes say that to one of the ladies to remind me to just look after me, like to monitor me. Bimaaniziwane, like kind of monitor me and give me a sign kind of when I should be doing this or when I should be doing that. You can use it in that context. Look after me or look after. It's somebody watching over you anyway.
Distinguish. Bimoden is what? Crawl?
Crawl.
How about somebody who's on their knees and hands? Is that different?
On their knees. Zaagijiwebinaakeg is on your knees. Zaagijiwebinaakeg.
It's sitting on their knees, eh?
Yes.
Zaagijiwebinaakeg. Zaagijiwebinaakeg is sit on your knees or something like that. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Crawling on your knees, that first one?
Bimoden.
And that one, I got one. Zaagijiwebinaakeg.
Yeah, that's
same thing.
Zaagijiwebinaakeg is sitting on your knees. Shingishin. Shingishin is laying down.
Yeah.
It's describing someone who's laying down.
Shingushin?
Shingishin. Instead of an O, do an I. Shingishin. Someone, you're describing someone laying down.
I think I missed one after Zhigaagomizh, and you guys said another word there, right? Zhigaagomizh. Zhigaagomizh.
Zhigaagomizh. It's like sitting on your knees.
That's like a command of sit on your knees.
It's almost like I think women do that more than men. Men, they sit cross-legged. I don't know how to say that.
How many we got there? 100.
That's pretty good.
Some of them were multiple words in one.
Yes. You'll be able to do a dictionary someday, Kirby.
Yeah. Probably over 1,000 words now.
Wow.
I think we're at 600 there before we started recording these. When I first started the language table, when it was in person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, after I came out of residential school, I lost my language. Like when I went into residential school, I could not speak a word of English. But when I come out, I could not speak a word of Anishinaabe other than Kaween and yes, you know, the odd word like that. And I had to relearn. But I suppose it came easier. But what was really helpful for me is in my household, nobody spoke English at all. So I had to learn. I had no choice. And that's how I was able to relearn again. And I was 6 years old when I entered residential school, and you know, there was a washing away of all the language. And so what I have today, what little I have today is what I relearned by the time I came out. And you know, I always say I don't have the old language, some of the old words. There's some really incredibly old words that are that I haven't even heard for years. But the immersion thing, that's the point I'm making, I suppose, is being immersed in language. At some point, deliberately in the lodge, maybe for a day, we might want to plan not speaking English at all. See what happens with that, if that's helpful to others. I'm not sure if it would be, but you know, that might be something we can plan.
Nico Gani guys Zaagijiwebinaakeg. Jen snappen med Jan.
When you don't have choice, Aandeg, you pick it up. You hear it all the time. Yeah.
Ja, hvis ikke jeg nogen man, jeg kender man. Oh, Anapi Gavis Nian. Gotta know food and stuff.
That's
I know that
important,
works.
isn't it?
It'd be good. I wouldn't need to know what's going on. It'd just be good just to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be helpful for everybody.
I'm glad to hear that.
Just to hear it even.
I'm glad you say that because there's no way for me to read that, read that in the lodge when it's going on. Well, because we're so busy all the time. But if if that's something that will work for you, and if it's something that a lot of people will agree with, yeah, I don't mind going out of my way, and all we do is speak the language.
We got money here too if we want to do something maybe weekend before ceremonies, or would you rather do it at ceremonies?
It doesn't matter. Who can we? Yeah, you do the planning. The other difference in our lodge is sometimes I want to know, like Ontario speaks a different kind of dialect, and sometimes I don't get it. Some of the words. A lot of our words are similar, but there's some there that I just don't get, and then there's not time because we're so busy. There's not time to go and ask that person, what did you mean when you said that? But it'd be good to have somebody from Ontario there too, to talk about similarities, or because we all seem to have very similar root words. It's just the beginnings and the endings that are different.
I think Jazz would be there. I think, I don't know, Josephine Big George. I think she said she was going to be.
Yes.
I think she might be in the hospital right now.
Yeah. See, when I talk to Jazz, I understand Jazz. I understand Josephine. Just some Wikwemkong. I have there's some stuff that I have a hard time understanding. I'd like to learn some of their words.
There could be how there was like men's group and women's group. Maybe there could be a wiki, the East group and a West group, and then an exchange.
Yeah.
Teaching exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
But I know, I would suggest Kirby, I would suggest kind of like maybe both, because there's so many speakers once the lodge is up to have some time to do that. But like make an option before ceremonies to do crash survival course.
Yes.
I guess what we were going to plan on doing was we weren't accepting any tobacco, so we were kind of work on ourselves and get back to where we need to be in order to help the next group coming up. So be part of it.
Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. Windigocaan means that's Windigocaan, something that's beautiful.
Windigocaan,
yeah. Say someone was admiring a woman, he could say something like, Windigocaan, that woman is beautiful.
Aandeg's notes. Just kidding.
You got to be careful how you say words,
Yeah.
put an inflection and then you're going to say something different.
This is shit.
This is shit.
Or if somebody likes the way your shaker looks, oh, and it's just shit. You know, they're calling it beautiful.
I remember Kuku used to say, like, they said it was like baby language, like Taji, for something nice.
Dadaji, yes. Yes, that's right. I just remembered when you said it. Dadaji or Taji, yeah. I forgot that one, Dawnis.
Was that something nice?
Something that's nice, yeah. Dadaji. Yeah, I got taught that as a child too. Oh, 104.
Yeah. She'd say it like Taji, and she'd like rub something usually, like she'd make a motion with her hand, like over something.
Oh.
Yes, like admiring, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, like that something was nice, but she like put her hand over. Every time I heard her say that, she did that.
Made that motion with her hand.
Or what? Miming.
Yeah.
You know, some of the words that was Zhigaagomizh. Some of that words that not Zhigaagomizh. I remember we were doing some articles on body parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
Body parts. Yeah.
Like, is it like Shkaadabin?
Shkaadabin, yeah, yeah. You know how little kids have that, and they use their sleeve.
Yeah.
I remember her saying that to wiping, and it's just like all over your face.
Quite a few people had that nickname. Not naming any names.
Getting on to 5:49 right now. So the last minute words there, and we're almost done there now.
That's pretty cool.
Minute.
Windigocaan.
Okay.
Windigocaan.
Geget. Gechawebit.
Yeah. Did everybody introduce themselves?
No, I don't think.
I'm Kirby.
I don't even know.
Did you get a chance to introduce yourself, Kate? Is this the first time you're here? Yeah, just call you.
She's still there?
Yeah.
I try to be all quiet and just turtle my way in here. You got Dawnis. I introduced myself at the very start when there's just 3 of us.
Danae was there for a second and she took off.
But I would like to say I'm really grateful, Dawnis, for you inviting me here tonight. This makes my heart so happy. This is awesome. Miigwech for all the learning tonight. And I understand some too.
Good. Yes.
Yeah, it's exciting.
And that's the
keep getting
fun.
them. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yep.
I see Veronica's driving though, listening.
Who's Veronica? Oh, Veronica Berg. Okay.
I recognize Barb's voice. I love hearing her voice. She just sounds like my auntie. I miss her.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Miigwech.
And Aandeg is like getting his master's in Minnesota, right?
Winnipeg, that's Daya. Meikwa.
Winnipeg daya, Mango. Gavin Kinamago.
Dagwagik, yeah, you know, yeah.
Zhigaagomizh Kinamago. Aandi Wenjin.
Bishigo Kangish Nikade, and Bedash Laxel, Bedash Oma Gechawebit Kitashi, Biggie Igu. Winnipeg.
Okay. Ayan, Dawnis Windigocaan, Laxel. Ayun kasawin na Tim Gordon, but we get him up ng Gordons. Yeah. May mga ganun na sinengya. Papase Gechawebit tigina. Tim Gordon papase. That's woodpecker, eh? Yeah. Miigwech kinagishkona Aandeg. I've heard your name several times already. Next time I'll be able to show my face because right now I'm way up in Ontario. I can't get Zoom. I like video Zoom. Okay, Miigwech. Minayagap kanunigo. Okay, bye-bye.
Miigwech, was good.
We got Aandeg for helping me. Dawnis.
Miigwech.
Yeah.
Guys coming back next week too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gechawebit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
You know what you could do, Kirb?
Yeah.
If you want to, you could make a Google document to type and share it to the people who sign in, and we could all help type.
Okay, yeah, that's it works because
Because if you have Google Doc, then more you can still share the screen in Zoom, but more than one of us could go into that document and write at the same time.
Google Doc?
Yeah, Google Docs. So you make a Google Drive, and then you make a document, and then you invite people, or you have a link, and then that way Aandeg could write, you could write, I could write, Kate could write. Anybody who wants to write could be on there.
All right.
And you can be on there same time and see each other's cursors. So somebody could write and then Aandeg could clean it all up at the end.
Come in and edit it.
Yeah, it's good. And you can see it happening right there.
And it's cute because if you don't have a login for Google, they make you into like little animals. Like if you didn't log into Google, you could be the fox, one could be the buffalo, one could, like, they just randomly make you an animal.
Nice. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we'll see you. Good job.
Yeah. Well, man.